Hello, welcome to organic chemistry class, and my name is Chayuwin. I'm gonna be as your teacher. For this class, you will study about the organic molecules, organic compounds, and I think the basic concept of chemical bonding can make you understand clearly because of you have to learn the chemical bonding before you study this lesson. For actually in the first introduction, I will talk about synthesis. The synthesis of organic compounds. It start from NH4 C O sorry OCN, right? Yes, and scientists can synthesis become urea. We can write NH2C double bond O NH2. This one called ammonium cyanide, and this one's urea. It can synthesize from mineral world compound become ureas, and this one we call inorganic compound, and this one called organic compound. I mentioned this because first time we think mineral, the organic compound cannot create from inorganic compound, and the synthesis of this equation make me clear that this make clear that we can synthesize and change the forms of the compounds, and this is the big discover. And I will let you know which the types of organic compound in this lesson. You will study hydrocarbon. Yes, what is the hydrocarbon? Hydrocarbon, as you can see the name hydrocarbon, you should think about the substance that contains two elements, that mean hydrogen and carbon. Yes, and in hydrocarbons compound we classify in four groups. The first group we call alkane. Second group we call alkene. Third group are alkyne, and the last group we call aromatic. Yes, we call alkane saturated compound, and we call alkane, alkyne, and aromatics unsaturated compounds. Yes, that's right. We will start from alkane. Alkane, the structure, the formulas CnH2n plus 2. For example, if we got carbon is 1, one atom, H2n plus 2 equal CnH C2H sorry, C1H4. If the carbon is 2, hydrogens equal 6. If the carbon is 3, hydrogen follows 8. If C4H10, C5H12. Yes, that's kinds of hydrocarbon that's be alkane. So we start from the carbon molecule that's equal 1. The second H6, C3H8, C4H10, C5H12, C6 hydrogen 14, right? C7H16, C8H18, C9H20, C10H22. Yes, that's right. And then we will names all of these substance. For example, you have to name the carbon first. At the first time, you have to call carbon with their number. For example, if carbon equal 1, you say met. Carbon equal 2, you say it. Carbon equal 3, you said pro. Carbon equal 4, you call build. C5, you call pent. C6, you call hex. C7, you call hept. C8, you call oct. C9, you call non. C10 equal dex. And then we will write the name together. So I will tell you form. I mentioned that you have to read the name from the numbers of carbon first, and then the second, and it's the first one, and the second you choose kinds of elements. Alkane, the last word you said N. Alkene, the last word you said in. Alkyl, the last one ein. So for example, this one mentioned that carbon is only one, we call C1 meth. Yes, and this one is alkane, so we add ane, become a suffix, and we call methane. If the carbons equal 2, you say C2 equal F, so this one is EF, and is alkane, so this one is ethane. Alright, this one C3R is propane. C4 butane. C5 pentane. C6 hexane. C7 heptane. C8 octane. C9 nonane, and the last one decane. I mentioned that all of these are alkane. The formulas is CnH2n plus 2. So that's why we have to make a nomenclature by IUPAC. Yeah. The author. If I mentions for alkene, for example, the alkane, the formula CnH2n plus 2, right? But for alkene, the formula CnH2n. So we minus from the alkene from 2. So the last one, alkyne. We CnH2n minus 2. So you have to remember. And don't forget, C1 we call met, C2 we call et, C3 we call pro, C4 we call build, C5 we call pent, C6 we call hex, C7 hept, C8 oct, C9 non, C10 deck, and the last one N or in or I. It depends on the kinds of hydrocarbon. If alkane, the last word you say N. If the substance are these compounds are alkene, the last word you said in, or alkyne you said I. For example, for the alkene, if C1, what do we think? C1H2n, C1H2n, so it's equal CH2. But if do you think carbon is the centers of atoms and is around with two hydrogen, right? So do you think these molecules are stable or not? Because of carbon can bond with 4 bonds, but it actually only 1 and 2. So this is electron. This is so carbons have 4 electrons, but it's not follows in the octet rule. So this molecule is not unstable. It's unstable. So we change from C1 to C2, C2H4, C3H6, C4H8, C5H10, right? C6H12, C7H14, C8 hydrogen equal 16, C9H18 and C10H20. We call this one, name it together. This one C2, do you remember? C2 we call F. So this one EF, but is alkane or alkene or alkyne? What do you think? Alkyne. What do you think? This one, all of these are alkene. So let's read the name again. EF, and this one we call ethene, right? This one pro, this one build, pent, hex, right? Hept, oct, non, and dex, and all of these are alkene. So this one we call propene, butene, pentene, hexene, heptene, octene, nonene, and hexene. So the last one we call alkyne. I said alkene and alkynes are unsaturated compound, right? The formulas of alkynes we said CnH2n minus 2. So let's talk about C1. You think is stable or unstable? If C1H must be CnH2n minus 2. So it can be. So it change to C2. C2H2. C3H6, right? No. C3H6 minus 2 equal 4. C4H6, C5H8, C6H10, right? C7H12, C8H14, C9H12, oh sorry, 16, C10H18. So this one we call ethyne, ethyne, because this one we call L, because this is alkyne. So this one ethyne, propyne. Oh sorry, this one wrong. Propyne. So this one we call pro, but is alkane or alkyne, is alkene, so we call propene. Butene, pentene, hex. Oh, I'm sorry, it's wrong. Butene, pentene, hex. Sign, heptine, octine, none, and dexine. So this one is the nomenclatures of hydrocarbons compound.